So we had the launch of the Sierra EV, and we've got Mr. Vivek Srivatsa with us, who's the Chief Commercial Officer at Tata.ev, Tata Motors, and he's going to answer a few questions about the Sierra EV. Hello, sir. Thank you for joining us.
My pleasure.
First of all, I would like to ask you, the Sierra, it's an iconic name. How do you process that into a futuristic EV package? What's the thought process behind it?
I think it is just an extension of the core attributes of Sierra. Sierra has been a product, of course, it's iconic, stood for iconic design, iconic performance as well. But also, what is unique is we never compromise on the practicality aspect of the Sierra, the space, the tech that it delivers to the customers. So, we've just extended the same into the EV avatar. So, you will see that obviously the design is still continues to be iconic. But on the EV side, we have extended the performance and the practicality part. Performance you already seen with the quad drive and 390 PS power, it really democratizes performance. But despite being an EV, we retain the interior luxury, the space, the flat floor, etc. So I think it firmly takes forward the pillars of the Sierra very strongly.
Yeah. Okay. So in a price-sensitive market like India, how do you position the Sierra EV's value, especially keeping in mind the long list of features you're offering?
I think India is price sensitive, but I would call it more value sensitive. Indians more and more are willing to pay more for the kind of value they see in a product. Sierra comes in at a very right time, I would say. It comes into the mid SUV space, which is one of the largest segments in the industry. But it also the EV comes in a place where India is really moving fast in terms of EV adoption. So I think it's going to be a very sweet spot, and we expect seriously good volumes out of the Sierra EV. Yeah.
Okay, so Drive Pay.
Yeah.
And that's a feature you introduced with the Harrier EV. People have not really heard a lot about it till now, and it's going to be there on the Sierra EV.
Yeah.
Can you walk us through it, and what kind of payments will customers be able to make, and what kind of a value addition they can expect in their lives with that feature?
I think yes, honestly, we ourselves have not marketed it too much after the Harrier because there are so many other things we were talking about. But it is a convenience feature. It's like another UPI ID enablement. Only thing, it's not on your phone; it's on the car itself. So usually when you pass a toll or something like that, you have to pick out your phone and scan and all that. Here, the car is able to pay directly from the car screen. So it just becomes much easier. Tomorrow if you go to a drive-in restaurant, you pick up a coffee, you can pay through the car. It is a convenience feature, allows you to spend lesser time on making the payment, don't need to remove your hand from the steering wheel too much or get distracted. So I think it is one of those unique features, I would say convenience feature which the customers have to get used to. Probably we need to market it more. Yeah.
So Tata's got an increasing number of features inside the car for passenger engagement. The 3-screen layout is a prime example. You've also got active console coming in on
Air console, yeah.
Sorry, air console coming in on
Yeah.
the Sierra EV. Now, we've already heard feedback that the third screen is visible to the driver when he or she is driving. And safety is a core pillar for Tata Motors. So driver awareness, staying on the road, or what kind of steps have been taken, or what's the thought process behind making sure that the passengers stay engaged but the driver stays aware of the road?
I think the third screen being visible, there's a very simple solve. We have an accessory where you can put a privacy screen on it and it will immediately get kind of invisible to the driver. It is a choice we made actually. We could actually put the privacy screen in the production car itself, but then we left the choice to the customer. We are very much committed to safety. That's why if you look at the way the features are organized, the driver does not need to be focused anywhere else while driving. In fact, in the EV, we have the AR HUD. We have all the features accessible through the steering wheel. So if anything, the Sierra EV is more focused on retaining driver attention than anything else.
Okay.
Yeah.
Last one here.
Yeah.
The Sierra's already been on sale in its ICE format. The EV will be hitting showroom floors soon. You've already had customers walking in, having a look at the car at the ICE version. And has there been any chatter about, do they want to wait for the EV, or what kind of a reception are you expecting? And if I could ask, what kind of a split are you expecting between the ICE and the EV version of the Sierra?
I mean, there's been a lot of anticipation of Sierra EV right from the time it was launched. If anything, in the last few months, it has even heightened more. Um, like I said, India's EV adoption is growing very strong. Just in the last 6 months, EV adoption has moved, EV penetration has moved from 5% to 8%. So there is a lot of excitement. We think in Sierra, close to 30% to 40% of sale could come from EV.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much for talking to us, Vivek.
My pleasure.
It was a great insight about the Sierra EV. That was all for this video. What do you want to know about the Sierra EV? Drop us a comment down below. We'll get back to you. Thank you so much for watching, and until the next one, goodbye.